Hey, okay, yeah, it's that time of year where the RUTA Del Rock has come around. Next month is May, and the RUTA Del Rock will be running on the last two weekends of May. So we'll start on the 22nd and it'll finish on the, let's have a quick look, the 31st. So you've got three weekends, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. The RUTA gives venues, bars, whatever, a licence for one of them nights, and they're allowed to have 1 hour of music without having a music license. So you can have music in your venue. Some of the venues that I'm working in already have, they already have licenses, but they just they want to be part of the RUTA Del Rock. Why not? You go to the posters. It brings new people into your bar. So people come looking around for the music, and you just get new people in your bar, so why not do it? It's a fantastic idea. So this year, I'm the highest booked musician on the RUTA Festival, which is good. They said I deserve a prize. I'm going to try and do more next year. I've got a few tricks up my sleeve. So I thought I'd tell you about where you will find me. I'm going to be kicking off the RUTA Del Rock this year. I'm going to be at the Sunset Inn, which is in the Caruella of Torremolinos, and I'm going to be there at 7 p.m. on the 22nd. Also with the Sunset, a couple of good things. It has amazing views of the beach, so you can look out onto the beach while listening to the music, and the food is good. If you like good English food, hearty English food like I do, you know, the people who say when you live in Spain you should only eat Spanish food, don't do that. In there you can get fish chips. He does some fantastic salads and stuff like that, and sandwiches. You can get like your proper English butties in there on proper English white bread. So Sunset, coming Dan the owner is a great guy. I'll be there from 7 p.m. So, and after I'll be up the road, I'll be in El Mojito doing a show that night as well, so I've got a double whammy that night. On the 23rd, I'll be in a Dutch bar, which is owned by a good friend of mine called Reen, and it's called Heineken Corner. I'm going to be in there from 9 p.m. He has a licence in there, so I do sing in there quite a lot. He does some really good food. If you want to try some Dutch snacks, he has some really, really good food, and that's in the Caruella as well of Torremolinos. Like I said, I'll be starting from 9, and it's a fun bar. So and I'm not singing anywhere else that night, so I'm just going to hang out with my friends in there and have a laugh. And so if you can make the Saturday, that's going to be fun. On the 24th, I'm going to be doing the Caruella of Torremolinos, but on the main top road. Not down by the beach, up in the middle road, going into Torremolinos. And there's a bar there called Café de Strip. It's a fantastic bar. It's got karaoke, it's got food. It's a lovely inside. Really nice sound inside there, and lovely owners, like real swish, nice people. So I'm going to be on there. I've got it down here for 8 p.m. on the 24th of May. So, and I'll be down at El Mojito in the daytime doing the Sunday session. So if anyone's in the El Mojito with me that day and they want to just carry on for another hour or so, then feel free to come up the road and check out the Café de Strip. If you want a bite to eat, they've got some real good food. So that's the first weekend. That's the first weekend of May. The last weekend, in between then, it's my birthday. So, I hope I'm going to be all right for this last weekend. This should be okay. Be fine. And I'm just arranging my birthday, by the way. If you're my friend, you will get an invite. And I'm doing something different this year. I've got a bit of a buffet thing lined up and some live music. So if you want a VIP, if you're my friend, ask me. But you'll probably get invited anyhow. Okay, so if you come in, you've got to bring me a present. 29th of May. Let's have a look. I'll work El Mojito that night, but before I go to El Mojito, I'll be in New Irish Gyms. New Irish Gyms is in El Calvario, and that's where I live. And it's my local, it's basically my office. So, owned by Kev. New Irish Gyms is fantastic, again, for English and sport. He has quiz, bingo, pool table, terrace, fish chips. He's a great guy. You can have fun in there. Nice local. Everyone's friendly. And I'm playing there at 7 p.m. So get yourself in and come and join the fun. I actually went. It was a New Irish Gyms the other night, and just by I wasn't really that hungry, but my friends coming in. They said, "Do you want to share a sharing platter?" And it's 20 quid for a sharing platter for two, but it fed four of us. And it's got all your English goodies in it, like sausage and chips and chicken and all that kind of stuff, chicken strips and chilli sauce. So make sure you go and find New Irish Gyms. Some people get lost. I don't know how they get lost, but they do. If you imagine coming into Torremolinos, the first roundabout from the Carawella side, there's a roundabout there. You basically don't go into town. You go up the hill. It's not a hill. I shouldn't say that. It's a slope. A hill's like that. A slope's like that. So people say it's a hill, but it's not. It's just not. You go up this slope, if you will, and you follow it round. On the right hand side, you'll see deer. Right, you just go past that, and then there's a zebra crossing. You just go over that zebra crossing and follow that road there to the left, and it's just there on the right hand side. People walk around in circles, and I've put it in Google Maps, and I've tested it, and the Google Map takes you right to the bar. So I know a few people who've got lost, but go and try and find it. Anyhow, it's going to be fun. Also, the 30th. I'm really glad that I'm here, because this is like one of my favourite restaurants in the whole of Torremolinos. Sirihuela is like, it's all like heavenly to me, if you will, and they're absolutely beautiful people. They're like good friends. They were really happy that they could have music. They were like, we didn't know that we could have it. We're just so happy that we can have music here. And I said, yeah, we can. And I'm not working that night, so I said, we'll do the music, and then I'll eat some food and maybe bring some friends, and we can all eat together. So Sirihuela's on the Paseo on the front of where the beach, again, amazing views. And I'm going to be there at 8 p.m. on the 30th. If you do go in there, try the rendang and they've got this soup that I can't tell you how good it is, and they've got these little pots with like chilies, sambal things, and they've got like garlic and chili, and if you're not careful, they'll blow your face off. So Sirihuela is a winner, so I'm happy. I'm as happy as them. And then my last night at the RUTA will be in 00, which is Grand Cafe. Again, with the amazing views of the Carawella Beach, you can't get any better. And I'm going on there at 8 p.m. The food in there again is like, oh my god. I went to do the forms the other night, and I spotted on the TV that they do this beef taki or something. I don't know what it is. It's basically rare beef. And I said, wow. I'm a meat eater, and I said, what the hell is that? That looks absolutely amazing. He just clicked his fingers, and it was there. And I just couldn't believe how good it was. I've never had anything so good in my life. It was like it's a piece of beef that had been just seared off quickly and then cut into thin slices with some garnishing and some little dips. €15. 15, yes, 15. Go and buy one. But he's got other stuff on the menu there. He's got some Dutch delights, and some other stuff like chicken and burgers and all that kind of stuff. So I'll be on there on the 31st, 8 p.m. Again, big Swiss restaurant, the best views of the Carawella. It's just, so that's my lineup anyhow for this year's Ruta del Rock. In what I'll be doing, I'll be picking up the leaflets as soon as I can. It's going to, I'm just talking to the RUTA this morning, and it's going to publishing tomorrow. And they've just made sure that all my venues' names are correct and all the times and that before they've put it to publish. So they'll go to publish tomorrow. So I'm guessing that we'll be looking at maybe waiting for about a week until we get the pamphlets, or maybe 10 days. As soon as I get a box, I'll be distributing them into these venues here, and some other ones as well if I've got some spares. There will be t-shirts available for the venues. So if I was you, if you don't get any delivered, then give me a message any of my venues, because me and Lisa, we're going to be wearing them on the night, and so can the venues, and we can get some pictures taken together. Really support the Ruta del Rock, because it is a fantastic thing. It's exciting for the city. and for the musicians as well and the artists. So yeah, keep your eye out. You'll see us on the billboards, and you'll see the pamphlets around the bars. If you pick up the pamphlets, they have the zones of where the music is on what date, so they'll have a colour on to say that's in the Caruella or in the centre, and so you'll be able to follow the RUTA, so you'll be able to see all your favourite bands. Then so exciting for the Ruta del Rock. So I just thought I'd do this quick video just to give you information of where I'll be, but also just to give you a bit of an insight of the venues that I'm working with, because all the ones that I'm with, they're all my friends, and all the venues are fantastic, and they're all the ones that I really vouch for. So I just thought I'd give you a little bit of information on them as well, so you can go and check them out maybe before. You know, go and try some of the food in these places and stuff, and go meet these guys. These are all the best people here. So thank you for tuning in. Ruta del Rock. We're gonna rock you silly. Oh yeah.